Let's look at simplifying complex fractions. Complex fraction is a big fraction that has smaller fractions in it. And it looks kind of messy because you have fractions inside of fractions. So one process for simplifying this is multiplying the top and the denominator by something so it would cancel out all of these smaller fractions. The way that we do that is by finding a common denominator. So what I'm looking for is what's every denominator I need to cancel on the top here, and what's every denominator I need to cancel on the bottom. So I see the c plus 4, so I'm going to multiply the top and bottom by c plus 4 to cancel out that denominator. I'm also seeing this c minus 4, so I need to multiply the top and bottom by c minus 4. The 3 doesn't have a denominator at all, so nothing to cancel there. And the c minus 4 has this c minus 4 already accounted for to cancel that thing out. Now this is going to be an example of something looking worse before it gets better. I'm going to put all of these things, multiply them out. So I'm multiplying the first fraction by this. It'll show up in the numerator there. And second fraction by this. So I'll have 1 times, so just c plus 4 times c minus 4 all over c plus 4. So when I'm multiplying this out, I had 1 times this, or just this expression. I'm leaving that denominator the same, just for a second. Second piece, I have 10, and still the same c plus 4, c minus 4 business going on. The denominator here remains c minus 4. And this is a big fraction in that it has more stuff going on in the bottom. I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. So I'm going to multiply the c plus 4, c minus 4 against the 3. So 3 is getting multiplied by each of these pieces. And I'm going to do the same thing for the second fraction. So minus, and I'm multiplying the top. So I have c plus 4, c minus 4 in that numerator. Denominator stays the same, c minus 4. Certainly does look worse before it gets better, but this is my favorite part where I get to go through and find things that cancel, and I'll find a lot cancels. The c plus 4 cancels for that first one. C minus 4 cancels for that second one. No fraction to cancel there. C minus 4 cancels here. So what I'm left with is c minus 4, that's that first piece, plus 10 c plus 4, that's that second piece, over 3 c plus 4 c minus 4, minus, the only thing left here is the c plus the 4. I no longer have the stacked fraction. Things certainly got messy, but I was able to cancel out a lot of that mess, and I'm left with this expression. So what I have left to do here is to multiply things out, combine like terms, and maybe I can make some cancellation. Multiplying out that 10 is going to give me plus 10c plus 40. 10 times 4 is 40. On the bottom, I'm going to start by multiplying out the c plus 4 and the c minus 4. This is a difference of squares. So I have c times c is c squared. I have minus 4c and plus 4c that are going to cancel out. And I have plus 4 times negative 4 giving me a negative 16. And I am subtracting c, I'm distributing that negative. But I'm also subtracting this negative times a positive, so minus 4. I'm going to keep going. I'm trying to make this thing look nicer if possible. So on the top, it looks like I have 11c by combining c and 10c. It looks like I have plus 36 combining this 40 and this minus 4. 11C and 36 don't have anything in common. I can't factor that anymore. Multiplying out the bottom, I have 3C squared minus 48. I've multiplied out the 3. Minus C minus 4. When I do this, I get 11C plus 36. And on the bottom, I have 3C squared minus C minus 48, take away 4 more, gives me 52. Now, sometimes I can factor things out and cancel things, but I'm already seeing that the top is kind of stuck at this 11C plus 36 because it doesn't have anything in common. And I'm not seeing anything in the bottom that's looking good with this 11C. So I can't simplify this any further, but this is way nicer than the starting double fraction business. So when I am simplifying rational expressions, I try to get rid of these stacked denominators by multiplying by a greatest common denominator to cancel stuff out. I hope you find that technique to be useful, and as always, feel free to ask questions if you have them.